Good evening, guys. Um, this is James Guy tutorial. Oh, my name is Les. On today's video, I'll be teaching you guys on how to solve numerical solution of equations using Newton Raphson iterative method. So I have this example. Example one says that we have to obtain a root of f function of x equals x cubed minus x squared minus x squared minus 1 using Newton Raphson method of iteration to an accuracy of plus or minus 10 raised to power minus 4. Now you have to text for its first assumption using only the two values, only the values 2 and 1. So solution to solve this, given that the f function of x is x cubed minus x squared minus 1. Now, and also from the equation, we are being given the values for texting, which are what 2 and 1. Now, since we have that since the values are two numbers. Now, by saying the two numbers, so by saying the two numbers, which is 2 and 1, is what 2 plus 1 divided by 2. You understand? Because how many number is here? Here is 2. So I have that becomes what 2 plus 1 divided by 2. That will give you equals x naught. So which is equals what 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 divided by 2 will give me 1.5. So therefore x naught is equals what 1.5. So after doing that, since x naught is 1.5, now after doing that, the next thing to do is what first do the zero iteration. So to do the zero iteration, we have that x naught is equals 1.5. So to do the zero iteration, we have that x naught is equals 1.5. So since x naught is 1.5, now therefore what will be fs naught? Fs naught is this, which is x cubed minus x squared minus 1. So since x naught is what? So since x naught is 1.5, now what will be fs naught? So fs naught is equals what? X cubed minus x squared minus 1. Okay, which is equal. So therefore input the values of what? So therefore input the value of x naught here. You know that this thing is something like s cubed naught x squared naught. Okay, so therefore input the value of x naught in this equation. That become, and you know the x naught is 1.5. So which is equal to what? So which is equal to 1.5 all raised to power what? 3 minus 1.5 all raised to power square minus 1. If you subtract this, if you solve this will give equals 0.125. Now after doing that, what we do next, I have to find what f prime x naught. You know, so I have to find what f prime x naught is what? Differentiate fs naught. So differentiate fs naught is what? Differentiate x cube is what? Is 3x squared minus differentiate x squared is what? Is 2x. So differentiate minus 1 is second, that is become what? 0, because since it is a number, it has no alphabet. That's the rule of differentiation. So I have this now. After differentiating, what to do next? Put the value of x naught in the differentiation. So that becomes 3 bracket x naught is 1.5 all square minus 2 bracket 1.5. So solving this will give me what? 3.75. So after doing that, now next thing to do is what? I have to find the first iteration. So the first iteration is, I have that become x1 is equal to x naught minus fx naught over f prime x naught. So that becomes, now x1 is equal to, what's my x naught? X naught is what? 1.5 minus what's the value of fs naught? The value of fs naught here is what? Is 0.125 all over. So value of f prime x naught is 3.75. So I have this become 1.5 minus this divided by this will give you this. So this subtract this will give me what? This. So after doing that, I have to find what? fxy fx1, which is since this is what first iteration. So I have to find what? Fx1. If you check here was 0 iteration, I find fx0. So here also I have to find fx1. To find fx1, impute the value of x1 in fs equation, which is x cubed minus x squared minus 1. So input the value of x to be what? Input the value of x1 to be what? 1.467, right? So that becomes 1.467 all cube minus this all square minus 1. So therefore that becomes what? This. Now, and after doing that, I have to find what f from x1. So f from x1 is something as what 3x squared minus 2x. So I become 3x squared 1 2x1. So what's my value of x1? My value of x1 was what 1.467 minus 2 brackets 1.467. So evaluate this will give me 1.4667. So after doing the first iteration, I'll do the second iteration. So the second iteration here is what we have x2 is equals to x1 minus fx1 all over y all over f prime x1. Okay, so that becomes what? So that becomes equal to what? My value for x1 was what? Value for x1 was 1.467. So I have input is 1.467 minus my value of fx1 was what 0.0393692 and put it all over. My value for f prime x1 was what 1.4667. So I input it, that becomes what this divide this will give me this. So 1.467 minus this divide this will give me 0.0027062. So this subtract by this will give me this. So after doing that, I have to find what my fx2. So I have to find my fs2. My fs2 is same thing as what impute the value of x2 in this equation. Okay, so that becomes x2 is what 1.4640. Input it here, all cube minus this all square minus 1. So that will give me this. So after doing that, I have to find f prime x2, which is what differentiate of this, which is what 3x squared minus 2x. Okay, so I put the value of x2 into this. So and my x2 was what 1.4640. Input it here. So I input here. That becomes 3.501888 as my answer for f prime x2. So after doing that, I have to do third iteration since there, if you check this number, this is 2 and 1, right? So if I add that 3, so means that my total iteration should be what 3 iteration. Okay, so therefore I have to do my third iteration, which is the last one, which is what I have x cubed x3 is equals x2 minus fx2 over y prime x2. So therefore, what's my value for x2? Value for x2 was what 1.4640 minus value for fx2 was what minus 0.005507 all over my value for f from x2 was what 3.501888. So I put this here. So if you do this becomes what 1.4640 minus will give you what plus. So this divided by this will give me 0.0015736. Okay, so if you add up this will give you this. So after doing that, I have to find my what fx3. So my fx3 is same thing as well. Input the value of x3 into this equation. Okay, so I input it here. So that becomes my value for x3 was what 1.4656. Input everything here. So evaluate this will give me this. The same. After doing that, I have to find f prime x3, which is what differentiate this will give me 3x squared 3 minus 2x x3. Okay, so that becomes input the value of x3 into this. So value of x3 was this. So I put it in, that becomes what 3 bracket 1.4656 all square minus 2 brackets 1.4656. So everything here, this square will give me so this square is what multiplied by 3. So evaluate everything here will give me 3.5128. Now final answer is what, therefore the approximate value is what 1.4656, which is my third iteration. Since what the sum of the total value for the testing, that is 2 plus 1, which is 3. So means that the approximate value, the total value, that is what the third iteration. So therefore the final answer, the approximate value is what 1.46546. That's the final answer. Very, very simple. Please guys, if you find this video interesting and helpful, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment and share. Thank you.